Good.
Mr. Nansel, how are you doing today?
Pretty well.
My name is Wil Gleason from Bands on a Budget. Here's my card.
Thank you.
It's a really nice record player. What is it, a Zenith?
Yes, it is.
Where'd you find that? Looks like it's an old 70s model.
It's someone's garage for $10.
Yeah, I'd like to find an old record player like that sometime. I used to love listening to vinyls, but I haven't been able to find a decent record player for a while. I really like the vintage style, but I think maybe something a little newer would be better for me. But the reason I'm here today is because I want to raise your record sales.
Okay.
I believe my product could be extremely beneficial for you in that aspect. But first of all, I need to ask you a few questions about your business, if that's okay.
Okay.
Okay. Well, to begin, how many CDs do you normally commission for a new artist?
1,000 to 5,000.
1,000 to 5,000. Okay. And what's the normal cost for that order?
Anywhere between 1,000 and 1,500.
Okay. And how have they been selling?
Not so well.
And that really doesn't surprise me, considering electronic downloads and transactions. Music's really just not a marketable physical product anymore. But hopefully that'll change. I believe I can change it. What are your other options? Do you have any other options for CDs or?
Gentleman came in last week for 1,000 CDs for $800.
So 1,000 units for $800.
Yes.
Well, I mean that right there is cutting your price in half, but I'm pretty sure I could do better. But we'll get to that in a minute. Are you familiar with Bands on a Budget?
No.
Well, we're still a small company. We're an internet-based supply company that specializes in the promotional aspects of music. We mainly cater to small artists, but we're trying to expand our horizons and do business with larger people, larger firms, like record labels, because all our business in the past has been with individual people. But our stock mainly consists of general merchandise like hoodies, t-shirts. We can do special merchandise orders such as mugs and whatnot. We also do vinyl stickers, postcards, pretty much anything to help get your artist's name out there. What are you looking for? What is your audience looking for in terms of music?
Our audience is looking to get their music conveniently and affordably.
Conveniently and affordably. Well, my product can definitely help you there, and here's what I have for you. These are our indie download cards. The code on the back there is redeemable on any smart device, whether it be a smartphone, a tablet, or laptop, anything with internet access or Wi-Fi access. You can go to the band's website, which we will help you set up, and the consumer can redeem that card and have instant access to the entire album's worth of music.
Okay.
So in theory, let's say you've got a consumer that is at one of your Bright Eyes concerts. They could, in theory, buy that card at the merchandise table at the beginning of the set and enter the code in and have the entire album on their phone by the end of their concert. How does that sound so far?
Pretty well.
It's already been established that your CD sales have been dropping. Have you been seeking ways to help boost that?
We do need to find new ways to boost it, yes.
Well, another way that my product can help you there is that they do not hold just music. The code also allows access to band photos, tour dates, and could even unlock special discounts on merchandise. Not only that, but they're much less expensive. As I said earlier, the price for 1,000 cards is about $350. And so you could sell all that content for about $1 and still cut a profit. You make about 65 cents on each card, and that's even like baseline price right there. But I feel like your CD sales have been dropping. Would you agree with me that it's probably because CDs are becoming a little bit obsolete?
Yes.
Well, as you can see here, I've got a few stats on my computer, so let me bring them up real quick. Here we are. As you can see here, between 2011 and 2012, CD sales went down 13.5%. On the other hand, here, digital album sales, like internet downloading, albums bought off iTunes, went up by about 14.1%.
I understand all the stats, and I know all that, but I do have kind of a few objections to where you're going right now.
Fire away. I'm here to answer your questions.
I'm not even sure if we're going to continue producing CDs like you just said.
Well, why is that exactly?
We're making enough money off iTunes and tour profits.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay, well, if you're making enough to stay afloat off of those two aspects alone, everything you make with my product would be pure profit. iTunes normally charges quite a bit in middleman fees, we'll call them. I know for an individual track, an artist would normally make only about 30 cents off of a, what are they running now? Like 99 cents to like around $1, somewhere around there. So iTunes is making 70 cents off of, making 70% of that track. With my product, not only will you be making pure profit, but you'll essentially be cutting out that middleman. Wouldn't you agree with that? That's pretty strong. That's pretty strong in my opinion.
I'll agree with that, but I've never heard of bands on a budget before. I'm kind of scared about you guys' capabilities to fill larger orders.
Okay. Well, how many copies do you guys normally commission for a major artist?
A major artist is more up to the 30,000 to 50,000.
Okay. Well, our maximum capabilities run up to around 100,000 copies, and normally it takes about 2 to 3 weeks to fill. I know that the recording process normally takes about 2 to 3 months, so that shouldn't be a problem. As long as we have enough notice, we will always get your product out there on the agreed upon time.
Am I getting what I'm paying for as far as quality goes?
Well, see, a lot of the times that would be true, but that's not the case here. See, the problem with CDs is that they're fragile. You know, if I was in here trying to sell you 1,000 CDs for $350, you probably wouldn't expect them all to arrive intact. And even then, you know, if you paid the money to have them all arrive intact, if one of those boxes got dropped, how many of those CDs would be destroyed? Look at the size. Look at the size of my card right here. It's so compact, is it not? You could fit up to 500 of these cards into the same box that you fit maybe, I don't know, 100 CDs in. And if you dropped that box, these would not break. And even if they did break, the only thing that needs to be intact to keep this card redeemable is the code on the back. From my point of view, the only thing that could destroy a shipment of your cards was a major fire.
Going back to shipping, I guess, our usual supplier has never failed us in terms of shipping. Should I be worried about that with you?
Well, how long does your supplier normally take to ship orders? Let's just say it's a new album.
About 3 weeks.
About 3 weeks. Well, our shipping department is very prompt. We've got 3 main options, and basically this just divides the orders into priority. Our first option, our quickest option, is a 2 to 3 day turnaround. We will prepare your order, and these are, keep in mind, like these options are only really available for orders up to about 5,000 CDs, but that's because we're smaller, 5,000 download cards. I apologize, but that's because we're still a small company. We are growing, but it's still small. But our first option is 2 to 3 day turnaround. We'll prepare your order and have it shipped within 3 days, 3 business days. Our next option is a 5 day turnaround, which will have your order shipped within 5 days. And then our last option is a 7 to 10 day turnaround. Most people go for the 5 day turnaround option just because it's the most price friendly, I would say. But I can always guarantee that shipping will happen on the agreed date, and I can guarantee delivery within 2 days.
We don't have any albums dropping until April. It might be better if we just put a pin in it now for you to come back later.
Well, See, I don't normally make callbacks. I'm here today because I want to offer you a great deal for Christmas. The holiday season is coming up. We've got about 2 weeks until Christmas time, and I believe that we could get an order out for you just in time for the holidays. What I'm going to recommend is that you place an order for me today for about 5,000 cards. We will print 1,000 cards each for your top 5 artists, and we can have them on the shelf by Christmas. And considering all of the extra content we could put on these, we could release them as special edition cards. There's only a limited amount of them. They're on the shelves just in time for the holidays. Sounds like a great stocking stuffer to me. But as I said earlier, the price for about 1,000 cards was $250. However, if I can get a commitment from you today, I can place this order for about $900. Considering your order from the gentleman last week, that would give you 1,000 for $800. You're only spending an extra $100 and you're getting 5 times the product.
Okay.
Do we have a deal?
Yep.
Awesome. I will just get this order form out here. I'm gonna place an order for you for 5,000 cards. I will recommend a. Let's do a 2 to 3 day turnaround since it's so close to Christmas. What is today? The 12th? Okay, December 12th, 2013. We will have that shipped. We could have that shipped probably Saturday.
Okay.
So I'll put that shipment down on the 14th. And with Sunday, we could Sunday, considering mail doesn't normally run, we could have this delivered for you, I would say probably on, let's see, ship on the 14th. So I'm going to say between the 16th and 17th, these will be delivered and in stores.
Okay.
So we've got the 5,000 indie download cards. They have a 500 megabyte capacity, and I will also do this for you. I will put a 1-year service on it, which includes site maintenance, site maintenance, you know, that sort of thing. We'll make sure your website stays up and running and functional at all times, and we'll get it running as soon as possible. Your price, including shipping, will probably run around $100. So that puts your total cost at $1,000. So, as I said earlier, I wanted to help you boost your sales, and I've already given you 5 times the product for your normal price. So I feel if we promote this enough and get it on the shelves well before Christmas, that these would make great stocking stuffers. Is this the correct address for shipping?
Yes.
Okay. 721 North 14th Street, Omaha, Nebraska. Okay, and then I just need you to print your name and your signature at the bottom there. Awesome, thank you very much. Well, Rob, I can say that you've made a great investment today, and these cards will no doubt just give you nothing but joy and vast profits. I'll get this order in tonight for you, and then I'll give you a call on the 17th to make sure everything arrived. Make sure everything arrived when it was supposed to and stuff like that. Would it be possible for us to set up an appointment in February to get an order ready for your new album drop?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Awesome. Well, I'll thank you for your time today.
Thank you.
I wish you a happy holidays, Merry Christmas, all that good stuff. I don't know about you, but I'm going to eat a lot of food this Christmas.
Have a good one, boy.
Yeah, me too.